So you now know which classes you're going to register for. You just need to register for them. I am going to show you what that looks like in my Blackhawk. If you have the blue sheet, how to build a schedule and register that you may have received from an advisor, the directions that are on this blue sheet is exactly what I'm going to be going through in this video. So you log into my Blackhawk, and then you're going to click on the Student tab. And then you're going to click on Students, click here too. And then Registration, and then you're going to go to Look Up Classes. Don't go to Add or Drop Classes. We need to look up classes first. This is just a financial responsibility agreement, meaning you're responsible to make payment for these classes, either through financial aid or out of pocket. So go ahead and click on that. And then we're going to pick the semester we're registering for right now, and that's spring term 2018. And you always want to click on Advanced Search. Again, if you're using the blue sheet, it will show you that. And we are going to look up a biology course. So on your blue sheet, or if you talk to an advisor over the phone or through the internet, you may have, email, you may have received a prefix like B-I-O-L, bio. Well, that's short for biology. So you kind of have to think about what that prefix would stand for when you're looking up the subject. So the biology and the prefix would be B-I-O-L, but we don't need to worry about that right now. That's not something you would select on here. Just want to make sure the biology is highlighted, and then the course number that was recommended to you, and then the campus that you want to take the course at. So you want to make sure that you do this so that you don't accidentally register for a class at a campus that you don't want to go to. East Campus is in Kewanee. The Quad City campus is in Moline. We're going to click on Section Search. And this shows you all the days and the times of the courses that are offered for Biology 101. Now you're going to see that there are 2 lines per course. And that's why I'm showing you a lab, because this one has a lecture that meets Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 to 8:50, and then Thursdays 8 to 9:50. There is 28 people can be in the class. Currently there's 27 people in the class and only 1 seat remaining. Well, I really want that time, okay? And so I'm going to click on the select button. Now from here, you can either register or you can add to worksheet. If you really want that and you see that there's 1 seat left, you're going to want to click register. So I have registered for that class. Now we're going to go back and do another class search for another class. And I'm going to look at Music 154, which is Music Appreciation. Again, I'm clicking on the Quad City campus, section search. So here, I want to kind of point out a few other things. This one only meets Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 to 10:50. There is no lab. Or on Tuesday and Thursday. The R stands for Thursday, the T stands for Tuesday. The rest of these are TBA. Well, what that means is that most of the time that they're online, if the days and times are TBA. And so they really won't ever be announced. You can find out more information about a class if you're not sure what something means by clicking on the course reference number. Now this course is a mini-master course. So you can see it only meets from December 18th to January 5th. So that's going to be a really intense, fast-paced mini-mester course. You can also see the dates that the courses meet by looking at this column over here. And this course meets for the whole 16 weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that one. And I'm going to hit Add to Worksheet. When you add to Worksheet, the course reference number will show up here, but it won't actually register you. But you definitely want to write down the days and the times that the course meets. Well, this one was an online class, so I don't need to write down those days and times. Go ahead and add to worksheet. Now, you can go ahead and hit submit changes, and then that will get you registered. Well, guess what? I forgot to write down the day and time of that Biology 101 because there was only one seat and I want to make sure I got it. So how do I know what time that course was at? An easy way to go back, if you forgot to write down the days and times, is go to Return to Menu and go to Student Detail Schedule. So now you can see the days and the times and write those down on the blue sheet if you have more courses to add. From here you can go to Return to Menu and you can go back to Lookup Classes. And then start looking up your courses, your additional courses that you may have to add to your schedule. I'm only registering, for the purpose of this video, for those 2 classes. So I go to Return to Menu, go to Student Detail Schedule. You'll want to print out this schedule once you have it done. If you want to be full-time, you want to make sure your total credit hours is 12 or over. The 2 classes that I registered for is 7 credit hours because the biology is a 4 credit hour course because it has that lab, and the music is a 3 credit hour lab. The schedule shows the days and the times, and then the building and the room number, and then the dates that the classes meet. So you want to kind of look over everything and make sure it's what you expected and that it's on the campus that you want it to be on. Once you print it out, you can take it over to the welcome desk, which is across from the First Stop Center. And if you have your printed schedule and you have your picture ID, they can take your picture so that your student ID can be ordered. So picture ID would be state ID or a driver's license or maybe another school ID from your high school that you're attending right now. Maybe a work picture ID, but it needs to be a picture ID with your picture and name. And then you can get your picture taken and get your student ID for Blackhawk College ordered. That concludes the video of how to register. If you have any other questions, please email or call the advisors. You can call us at 309-796-5100 or email us at advqc@bhc.edu. If you have any problems with registration, you are welcome to come into the First Stop Center and use the computers in our interactive area, and we can assist you with this process as well. Thank you.